In the ever-evolving landscape of club management, understanding and leveraging your organization's unique strengths while seizing emerging opportunities is crucial for sustained success. This principle lies at the heart of SWOT analysis, a powerful tool that empowers clubs to navigate challenges, capitalize on strengths, and chart a strategic course forward. By delving into this strategic framework, clubs can not only enhance their competitive edge, but also foster innovation and growth, ensuring a dynamic future aligned with their overarching goals. In today's session, I'll talk you through what makes up a SWOT analysis, explain the benefits for your club, and walk through the actual process of doing one so that you can play to your club's strengths and truly embrace your opportunities. SWOT analysis is made up of 4 key components: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. It is a strategic planning tool used to identify and evaluate these different pieces within the confines of a specific project. For instance, an ongoing community event or in an organization like your club. Let's think about each of these components separately, starting with strengths. Membership platform company Wild Apricot explains that in the case of SWOT analysis, strengths are the positive attitudes found within your organization that, when harnessed, can give you a major boost and improve your reach. This can include things like motivated volunteers, strong brand recognition in your community, and a solid leadership team. On the other end of the spectrum, there are our weaknesses. These are the factors that can cause the downfall of an organization when ignored. Weaknesses lead to not only stagnation, but also declines in membership and impact. Potential weaknesses may include things like limited resources, whether that's fiscal or with manpower, or operational efficiencies. In more serious cases, it may encompass legal liabilities, including your 501c3 nonprofit tax status with the federal government. Opportunities are things outside the organization that give us the chance to pave new paths for growth and improve the current state and future of our club. This can come in the form of trends, emerging needs in the club or community, technological and societal advancements, new government policies, and more. And finally, threats are obviously those external factors that can hurt our club. They are the challenges to our opportunities and are unfortunately also often beyond our control. Examples may include an economic recession, governance limitations, and hits to public perception. Wild Apricot explains that these are the things that are most likely to stunt our club's operations, negatively hindering your efforts and progress. SWOT analysis may seem like an unnecessary process to many of our clubs, but if they give it a chance, they just might find that it can actually help them quite a bit. So how can SWOT help your club? Well, first of all, it forces us to be honest. We are made to be truthful about the current state of our club during the process. It allows us to develop strategies that deal with the club that we are today and want to be in the future, not who we used to be when our members, club, and the world were different. SWOT analysis aids us in the effective allocation of resources. Clubs are operating on limited resources, so understanding our strengths allows us to allocate our money, manpower, and other resources where they can have the most impact. Our weaknesses also share where we need to invest our time and effort if we want to keep moving forward. The process we undertake with SWOT provides a structured approach to decision making. It helps members make informed decisions based on a more thorough understanding of the capabilities of the club and the community it serves. This proactivity means that we are more likely to make strategic decisions rather than be reactive or uneducated in our choices. SWOT enhances collaboration. It's a process that you do together. It fosters communication, consensus building, and a shared understanding of the club's mission and goals. And of course, finally, SWOT is a great tool for risk management. We may be able to minimize potential harms to our organization through the development of contingency plans that allow us to act before potentially severe risks arise. In my opinion, the best way to approach SWOT analysis is through a structured process that breaks down each component. The first step is the preparation phase. Your 2 major goals are to define your objective or objectives, and then gather information accordingly. With the objective, set your intention for conducting the analysis and what specific aspect or program of your club you want to assess. Then you will need to collect relevant data, information, and opinions from your various sources like board members, volunteers, donors, beneficiaries, sponsors, community members, and more. The assessment itself really deals with 2 parts, the internal and the external. The internal assessment means looking at your strengths and your weaknesses. On the next 2 slides, I'm going to share some sample questions Wild Apricot suggests the nonprofits may use during their SWOT analysis. Please pause the presentation at any time to take down notes. First up, strengths. What sets us apart from other nonprofits like us? Are our volunteers knowledgeable about our mission? What do outsiders say are our most redeeming qualities? Have we received awards or positive recognition for our work? Weaknesses. Are we reliant on a single source of funding? Do we struggle to reach our target audience? Is our leadership structure disorganized? Are we meeting all legal and financial deadlines? The external assessment explores your opportunities and threats. I'll once again be sharing some sample questions from Wild Apricot, so please pause as you need. Opportunities. Is there growing interest in our cause or club? Have we had partnership offers to expand our reach? Are there grants available to us? What else can we offer? And threats. Could the economy easily and seriously harm our club? How could public apathy impact our support? Are there any local regulatory restrictions hampering our work? Are there potential legal challenges associated with any of our activities? Once you have conducted your inventory of strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, it's time to prioritize your objectives. We should do this based on their impact and likelihood. I like to then take these priorities and map them out so that you can look for relationships between your external and internal factors. One example may have you looking at how your strengths can lend themselves to opportunities, or how your weaknesses can be used to address threats. Okay, so we've done all this work. Let's outline your next steps. Use the insights gained from the SWOT analysis to develop strategies. Build on strengths to capitalize on opportunities, address weaknesses to minimize threats, and consider how to convert weaknesses into strengths. From there, you can then set your objectives. As always, you will want to make sure that your goals are specific and measurable. They also need to be realistic and relevant to your mission. The final step is what makes it all worth it. It's time to implement your plan. This means assigning your responsibilities, allocating resources, and setting any related timelines. As your implementation begins, you will need to monitor your progress, keeping it aligned with your organizational goals and making any adjustments as needed. Before we go, I want to share a few other tips. I call them my don'ts. Don't forget your stakeholders. You want to make sure you're engaging a diverse group of involved individuals and organizations to gain different perspectives and gather buy-in for your resulting strategic direction. Don't make or take it personal. It's important to remain objective. Focus on facts and evidence rather than emotions, opinions, and assumptions. Lastly, don't reinvent the wheel. There are a million SWOT analysis tools and templates out there. There's even software that can help you visualize your findings efficiently. Use your favorite search engine to find resources that may already be available to you, especially for free. In conclusion, the adoption of SWOT analysis as a guiding framework offers clubs a transformative approach to shaping their future. By focusing on harnessing internal strengths and addressing weaknesses, while remaining vigilant to external opportunities and threats, clubs can strategically position themselves for sustained success. Ultimately, embracing SWOT empowers clubs to innovate, adapt, and thrive in an increasingly dynamic environment, ensuring a prosperous journey ahead. We wish you luck and want to remind you that we're here to help answer any questions you might have. You can connect with staff and your other members in the Facebook group linked on the screen and find additional resources in our member center at sertoma.org.